Yeah, g'day folks. That's rain you can hear on the roof now. Yeah, not too much today, just a couple of little showers going past, but it was enough to stop me from doing what I wanted to do outside. Had over 1400 millimetres of rain for the year to date, so yeah, I think that's about average, but I don't know really. Let's call it average anyway. So outside I was going to be working on the guest quarters. I've started work on it. Posts are in, the bearers are on, floor joists are on, so we're just up to putting the walls up. I've been down to Cairns a couple of times. I picked up some second-hand windows, got some second-hand glass doors that are going in, and yeah, I think I've just about got everything here that I need to get the roof on. Once I've got the roof on, I can muck around putting the walls, cladding on, and put the floor in after that. I've made a little bit of a model of it, so just hold with me, bear with me. Here we go. Look at this. Made out of Jatz packets. It's what happens when it's raining. So this view here, that's the front, and that faces north. Big glass doors here. Look at them. They won't open, of course, but yeah, they'll be facing north. East wall, just one solid door there, non-opening, of course, and bed will go up against that wall somewhere. South wall, again, bit of an idea. That's a glass door again on its side. That one will open. It'll prop out like a prop out window. And then western wall, I'm a bit proud of this one. Got three beautiful windows there to put in. They'll go on a bit of an angle, maybe on an angle level with the roof line though. I'm not real keen on that one that goes against the roof line. There's your door, entrance door here. There'll be a little landing on the side, and yeah, hopefully. What I did learn when I built this one was not really good if you put your only doorway facing the wind, because then what happens is you can never sweep the bloody floor out. The wind just keeps blowing it back in. So western wall, southeasterly winds, I should be able to sweep the floor out, no problems at all. Going in there will be the bed, a single bed. That's a nice nice single bed, and a bookshelf, maybe. So many books up here, and then maybe a writing desk, cupboard. Anyway, we'll see. We don't want to put too much down there. It should be good when it's done. It'll be fully lined, clad outside, good sized roof, 900mm overhang on all sides. Oh, sorry, that's it's 3 metres by 3 metres, so it's not a big shed. It's smaller than this one, but it's only going to have one bed in it. So this one's 4.8 by 4.8, and it's got a bed, well, 2 beds, desk, filing cabinets, kitchen, wood stove, and huge amount of books. So 3 metres by 3 metres, guest quarters. If you're ever up this way, you might get a chance to stay in it. So yeah, I say might because if it's good, I'm planning on going down there myself. Because at night time up here, it's wonderful with the wood fire going, but when you go to bed, you've only got one blanket on, but then halfway through the night, the wood fire runs out and the temperature drops, and you scramble around trying to find the other blankets and pull them on. So yeah, I've been sleeping out on the veranda. It's been quite nice. Down to 13, not last night, the night before, so good and cool already. Probably get down to 5 or 6 degrees. During the winter, maybe a little bit lower if we're really lucky, and yeah, I might go down and sleep in the guest quarters every now and then. So, all right, well, I'm going to take you down and show you now the guest quarters. Well, what there is of it so far. Had to do a little bit of digging to fit the whole thing in, but come on, we'll go and have a look. Well, here I am sitting on the western wall. This will be the one with the door in it, 3 windows. You can see it's a materials whale project. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, leftovers here, leftovers there from different jobs, different things I've built over my time. Managed to drag up here, but yeah, I think it'll be all right. I'll move the camera around in a minute, give you a bit of an idea how much soil's been taken out. Perhaps you can see some soil behind me. I'm going to plant some flowers in that soil, which is a bit unusual for me, but there you go. Hopefully they'll attract some bees. So, and that'll help out with the veggie garden. So I'm gonna move pretty quick because shower rain just went over before I did this, and my bum's wet now. So bear with me. We'll go for a bit of a wander around. I'll try not to shake the camera too much, and yeah, give you an update how we keep going. Yeah, you can see the little bit of soil I've had to move there. Just a pick and shovel job. Nothing too serious. There's the pile. As I say, I'm going to plant some flowers in that, level it out a bit. Maybe make it look a little bit attractive. And we'll just pan around here a bit. So, of course, at this stage it looks big. But I think probably my shed looked pretty big at that stage as well. So I'm just going to shift the camera though, because I've had a bit of a thought while I was building it. And I'm just going to go down onto the bottom platform. Stand by. Right, so we're down on the bottom platform. And this is the one where we used to come camping all those years ago when we were just coming up. I should tell you about that one day, but anyway. What I'm looking at is going from this level, just a small dig out tunnel, not a tunnel, but in underneath the shed, and then stone that up so it doesn't collapse. Put a cement floor in there, and that might be, I'll think about it a bit more, that might become the cyclone shelter with the shed above it. So yeah, I have to think about that one a little bit more, but you know, it could be a pretty simple project. It's a fairly simple dig in there. The soil here hasn't got many rocks in it, you know, no more than say, you know, 30 or 40 per cubic metre from my experience. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'll probably give it a go, see how it goes. If I hit too many rocks, it'll just be abandoned, and I'll build the cyclone shelter somewhere else. So yeah, just a bit of a thought. Just zoom in here and see how this works. You go around this way. My shed's all closed up. It's up there where the tarp is. That's why I'm sleeping behind that tarp there. So this is the other shed. This is the tool shed. We're going to spend. I'll make a couple of videos about the tool shed. I bought a box of hand tools from Adelaide, and it's got some beautiful hand tools in it. Might make a video about that for you. And that one's just got to get a little bit bigger yet. Got some of the materials for that, haven't got the iron for it. But pretty much finished construction when I've got that done, and this fella done here. Alright, well I'll go up and start editing. I'm pretty good at it now. Yeah, no, I'm not. It's really funny. It takes me hours to do what somebody else might take 5 or 6 seconds to do. But you know, what else am I going to do on a wet afternoon? So I might go up and see what I can make. So talk to you later on, eh? All right.